Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Gunpla TV. Now, it has been a little while since you've seen this familiar face on this show. Hello!
G'day, how's it going?
Good day. Why don't you reintroduce yourself? A lot of our viewers probably don't remember. What was your name again?
So I'm Mandela, for those that do not remember. I am from Australia, and I'm back again.
Back again. Welcome back. Thank you
Thank
once
you.
again
Thank
for
you for having
joining
me
on this show. And if you don't know, my name is Todd. I'm actually from America, although I have not set foot in America since 2011.
Geez, that's a while.
It's been a while since I've been back, but my roots are from America at least. And yes, so now we are in Japan, and we are in Japan here to bring you Gundam.
Yes. Gundam.
I don't remember to say it correctly. To bring you Gundam. So this is Gunpla TV, and we always look at the new kits that were released in stock. So you've been on the show before, and you built, what was it that you built for us previously? You did a few reviews for us.
Yeah, so I've built the Thousand Sunny, I believe it was.
Thousand Sunny, the one piece.
The ship.
Okay.
Yeah, the One Piece ship. I did the Chopper Robo as well.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah. Right. You know that meme?
Right, I know that meme.
Yeah, so and a few other things too.
Right, the Dragon Ball.
Right.
So originally when you came on, because you're kind of like our big resident Dragon Ball expert in the show, but unfortunately there is no Dragon Ball releases this week. Actually, I think we had one last week that you could have. There was a Burdock, I think it was.
Right.
The Burdock that was released last week. We should have had you on last week to talk about the Burdock, but I digress. We do have other releases that are not Gundam related either. And actually one of these, a lot of people have been looking forward to for the longest time. So the biggest one here in the center, what do we have here?
We have the EVA Unit-01, and this is the RG kit from Bandai. It's the first time from Bandai, and it comes in two versions.
Yeah, I got two flavors. So yeah, RG. This is a 1/144 scale.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this one doesn't even say a scale. Actually, I don't think it says a scale. All right, so maybe it's not scale, but it builds similar to what you would expect from an RG Gundam kit. So it's kind of not very big thing. It's kind of small, on the smaller side, but there's going to be quite a lot of detail in there, quite a lot of small parts. So maybe a bit more difficult to build than, say, an HG kit. But yeah, as you said.
Yeah, so this also comes with the transport platform, which is used to transport the EVA units.
Okay, transport.
But this does not.
All right, but I think the unit themselves are basically the same.
The same, yes, I believe so.
Ooh, almost had a 30-minute fall over there. All right, so yeah, basically it's the same EVA unit itself. Just the only difference is this one comes including that transform flat, and this is just the unit itself. Yes. So now I do want to bring a point up about not only these two kits, but unfortunately this one, the RX-78 as well. These three, the initial stock that we are expected to receive from Bandai is going to be a little bit limited. So if you have this on pre-order already, if you got your pre-order in early, there's a better chance of getting it early. But if you have it on order and your order, you don't get a payment request for it right away, it might be a little while before we get more stock of this. We'll continue to get more over the upcoming months, so you might have to wait a little bit for more of these to come into stock. But all of our orders are filled in the order that we received them. So the earlier your order is placed, the earlier your order is going to be fulfilled. So that's going to be applicable for even the RX-78 and the two EVA units. So just unfortunately, that's the way it's going to be for these kits. If you don't have an order in already and you would like to order them, I believe that it is still possible to get orders in for, definitely for this one, but for these two as well. But yeah, you might have to wait. Me personally, I've actually, the one of these that I've been looking forward to the most is actually going to be this HG kit.
Oh, so why are you so interested in this one?
That's a good question, Mandela. So this is the HG RX-78-2. And you might be thinking, gosh, how many HG kits are there of the RX-78-2? And Yeah, there's been quite a few releases of this thing lately. And this is not the last brand new RX-78-2 HG kit that we are going to get this year either. But what's special about this version, Mandela, is this is the RX-78 from the Origin.
Oh, so what's that exactly?
All right, so Origin. So if Origin is like a series of, I believe they call them OVAs or over-the-air animation. Right. So it's kind of like 2-hour movies. Starting, it had like the history of Char, like from when Char Aznable, when he was a young boy growing up into an adult piloting the Zakus and whatnot. So yeah, this is going to be based from that series. So, but another great thing about the Origin kit, so we've had the Zaku's released from the Origin kits and just a number of other like really early historic like Xeon suits, but we haven't had the RX-78 released yet from the Origin. And the Origin kits, they're kind of regular HG kits, or at least recently, they have pretty good levels of detail. And maybe not real grade levels of detail, but really the Origin HG kits are kind of like a level above just a regular HG kit in terms of detail and like even like inner frame types of gimmicks and whatnot. So really HG Origin kits are really, really good HG kits. So that's kind of one of the things I'm really excited to see for this. Plus, I'm a fan of the RX-78. This is the granddaddy. This year is the 40th anniversary of Gunpla, so that's kind of another reason we're getting all these RX-78 kits released this year. So lots of Gundam to look forward to this year if you're a fan of the RX-78. All right, so we got to get cracking here because there's a lot to talk about. Not only what we have in stock, but we also have new pre-orders that went up to talk about. So let's move on. What else do we have over here on the right?
So over here we've got...
Ooh, option part set 2.
And
these are from 30-minute missions. And this one is kind of cool, I gotta say, that new one. That looks like it's an underwater type suit. It's got, what was that? I actually hadn't really looked at this one too much. It's got some, maybe not underwater, but it's got some really cool kind of thrusters going on here. Wait, is it underwater?
It looks like it's underwater.
Right, it reminds me of an underwater type suit that we would see in Gundam. So that is quite cool.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Indeed, yeah, the graphics make it look like it's underwater as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would say that, plus the yellow colors. Usually underwater, you got to have the yellow colors. All right, so yeah, 30-minute missions kit. But we have 2 other new Gundam items that came in. Not really big Gundam releases, but But we have the new Petite Guy, Justy Guy. So it's been a while since we've seen a little Petite Guy. So he's kind of cute looking, isn't he?
Yeah, what's this from?
Well, this is from the Build Divers Re-Rise series. So that is going to be from that series, and also from Re-Rise, although it's not a full kit, we got a new weapons set, the Mercu-1 weapons.
And is this to be connected onto something else? Or?
Yeah, so you can connect these onto the Earth 3 Gundam or any of the other type of Gundam Re-Rise kits, or probably any other HG type of Gundam kit as well, maybe. Although it looks specifically, has parts that you can specifically attach to the Re-Rise kits, like the Earth 3. Like the extra shoulder pieces on there, the backpacks and whatnot. So kind of interesting. All right. But we got more to talk about, Mendel. This is not the end of this episode.
Yes.
We have, this week, we had a number of new items that went up for pre-order on our site. So we're going to talk about these now. Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
I saw this cover and I was like, wow, there's an RX-78 on the cover. Does that mean we're getting a new RX-78 something? No. Unfortunately, there's just
the same thing.
It's just to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gunpla. We have that on the cover, but although there is not an RX-78 that went up for pre-order, there's something else I was excited to see, Mandela.
Oh, what was that?
Do you know what that is going to be? Any guess? Dun dun dun.
Oh. What is this thing?
What is this beautiful thing? Indeed, this is finally... We are getting a brand new... Although they don't call it like the Revive anymore. So we had the... Originally, it was 2 years ago, I think we had the Revive RX-78 HG kit. Now we are getting a new Zaku II.
Okay.
This is Char's Zaku II, because it's in that pink reddish color, plus the command antenna on his head. So, yeah, for HG Zaku kits, we had the original Zaku II, which is It's a bit frumpy looking, kind of. It's kind of old. I don't remember. It's got to be 20 years old at least at this point. So quite old. But also in the Origin line, which is currently the best HG Zaku, is we had the HG Origin Zaku, which is really nice, really fancy detail. Got lots of panel lines on it. And it's a beautiful kit. It's a beautiful HG kit. So if you want to build an HG Zaku kit with lots of detail, definitely check out that Origin kit.
Okay.
However, just like the Revive RX-78, if you're more a fan of the cleaner anime style, without like a million panel lines all around, just kind of keeps it clean, keeps it more anime looking, then this Revive, not really, although they're not calling it Revive, this new Zaku II is going to be for you. So got loads of new articulation in the hip and the other points, so definitely looking forward to this one. This is going to be released in July.
July, nice.
July. So
you're excited, right?
I am definitely excited to finally get a new Zaku, because we're getting a million new RX-78s. Not so much new in terms of Zaku's coming out, so it is exciting to finally see something new Zaku related. But also speaking of Zaku, although I believe both of these kits have already been released. We're getting a boxing with both of them in one box now. It's the SD Cross Silhouette Zaku II plus RX-78 in one boxing. Isn't it exciting?
I'm excited.
You're excited?
I don't know anything about it, but
you don't want to.
I'd give it a shot though.
Give it a shot.
Fun.
It does. The Cross Silhouette kits. They're really easy to snap together.
Okay.
All right, we'll have more for you to talk about in a bit. We got more Gundam to talk about first. We've got new Build Divers Re-Rise releases here. We've got from the second season, what are they calling this thing? It was the Gundam Aegis Night. So the Aegis Night is going to be a new release here. That's kind of cool as well.
Okay, that does look pretty cool.
That does indeed. All right, so also down below, now they don't give them specific names. It's just, I believe that kanji says, like hero use exterior weapon and hero use item 2. Yeah. That's kind of cool looking minty green type of color. But this is an interesting looking weapon, I have to say.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I agree.
We got some new kind of weapon or explosion effect parts.
Baum.
Vacom. Yeah, there's some interesting sound. And Dom. They got some quite interesting English translations for those explosion names. Vacom. Baum. I know that's when I'm playing with my Gundam kits. Vacom. Baum. Dom. Hey, Dom. All right, so moving on from the Gundam, though, 30-minute missions. Actually, this one on top looks quite cool. It's a tank.
It's a tank?
It's a tank. It's got treads on the bottom.
Oh, right.
And it looks like you can take your 30-minute missions kit and you can, like, sit on it like a chair. Although they had a 30-minute missions kit released not too long ago where he had, like, tank tracks for his feet.
Okay.
So maybe you can combine that unit with this tank as his, like, kind of stool. That'd be cool. You know, I'd love one of these type of chairs, like here in the office with like tank tracks, and then I could just like
move around.
I wouldn't have to walk anywhere. Wouldn't that be just?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Bandai, make it for me. All right, so we also got some new 30-minute missions, weapon packs, some new arms for your 30-minute missions, some big hands. That's kind of cool looking hands.
Some massive hands.
Massive hands, like that weapon. This thing looks really cool. What do you call it? A shuriken?
Shuriken. I think it's a shuriken for sure.
Okay, that's kind of cool. You can build some interesting stuff with that. All right, so what else are we going to have to look at here? So we've got... We'll look at the stuff that you're interested in more in a second here. But first up,
Doraemon?
we have... That is indeed Doraemon! Hey! But this is not just any Doraemon.
Oh.
We've got entry grade.
Entry grade. So is this for like beginners?
This is like for beginners, exactly. If you look at the images here in the catalog, maybe Dave will do us a solid and edit in some of these images while we're talking about them here. Yeah, so you see, like, they have kids working on these things. Basically, these are, like, nothing really in the way of articulation, just a couple of pieces that snap together. And this is kind of like my first modeling experience type of thing. So it looks like they are intended for really young ages 3 plus. So the Doraemon is going to be good. So we were actually talking about that earlier in this episode, how this one is going to be for 8 years old for HG kits, 15 for the RG kits, and entry level we got ages 3 plus and ages 6 plus for some of these. So
the orange colored.
Yeah, we've got
that's Vegeta.
Vegeta,
yes,
so
not Vegemite.
Vegemite?
Yes.
No, I like a Vegemite sandwich. It tastes good to me, I like the saltiness of Vegemite. I never had it until I came to Japan, actually.
Oh, really?
Really, but
I love it.
It's not bad at all, I have to say. All right, so yeah, entry grade Doraemon, and we've got another entry grade Ultraman.
Ooh.
Ultraman and Doraemon, both of these say 3 plus.
Okay.
So really intended for younger viewers. All right, so why don't you take away talk about the next releases we have here.
Okay, so next we've got these awesome looking Pokemon kits. This one, of course, as most people will know, is Charizard. Then we've got Dragonite, and most importantly, Lucario. Do you know anything about Pokemon, by the way?
No. I'm not really the biggest Pokemon expert, I have to say. I mean, gosh, I think I was 17 when the first Pokemon games were released.
Oh, right.
So, I played Yellow. I think I bought Yellow, but by the time the other stuff came out, I was already working. I just didn't have time.
That's fair enough. But yeah, we've got Lucario, and this should be a pretty easy kit to put together. Just snaps together and basically gives you this awesome looking kit. Yeah. But my favorite character is Charizard. So I know that this is not a new figure or anything like that. But the Lucario kit is new.
That's not all. There's still one more release here, and that's going to be actually 2 more releases, sorry. We've got a new we had that Go Soar thing before, and we've got a new version of this. We got the Grand Soar version of it. It looks like he grows up, he gets bigger, and he comes with a sword now, a really huge sword. So this is kind of exciting to look. It looks like, actually, I wonder, you're going to be able to combine maybe these 3. So this is the new one. This is the original that was released. I think it was Ardith. Were you here when Ardith was around? Maybe you can.
For about a month.
For a month? Okay, yeah. So Ardith, actually, she used to come on the show from time to time, and she would help us review stuff. She did the original Ghost Soar, I believe.
Okay.
So I don't think I ever built this one, but maybe Ardith, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Hi, Ardith, if you are watching this. But maybe I'm going to have to go back and build a new one of these and then build this one. So that way I can combine all 3 to make the Mega. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to build all 3 of these just so I can combine it into the Mega. The King. They call it the King here. The King Gosora.
Oh, what a name.
Isn't it indeed? I love the look of that mega huge sword. This is just quite awesome. I love, in those old days you had those things, you'd have the individual units and they combine into make one type thing. So, but you don't really see that so much, at least with the model kits that I can remember. I did maybe one a while ago that did that. I don't remember the name of it. But anyway, I digress. We need to get moving. Sorry, it's taking forever. And we do have, this is another one. Another one up your alley. So yeah, a new release of the Thousand Sunny.
Hey, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, the Land of Wano version.
Yes, the Wano version. Do you know anything about Wano?
I think I've watched the first 200 episodes, and I only got maybe 2. I don't even remember. There's the floating castle or a floating land in the sky type area.
Oh, Skypiea, I believe.
Skypiea. I think I got to around the Skypiea saga. I think I finished Skypiea, and I maybe went on to the one after that, but I don't remember after that. So,
Wano is brand new. So.
I actually, up until I've watched, I haven't actually. They're still in the Going Merry at the point that I'm watching, so they haven't even gotten to the Thousand Sunny yet.
So you haven't seen that depressing scene where...
No, don't spoil it for me.
I will not spoil it at all.
Everyone's alive in my imagination. But anyway, all right, so Yeah, sorry, that's taken quite a while to get through all this. Just a lot of new stuff that came in stock, a lot of new pre-orders to talk about. Woo, this is going to be a bit of a long episode here. All right, so I think that's going to be it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for watching.
Thank
Now,
you.
another reminder, we are doing giveaways now just once a month, which is going to be, the winner is going to be revealed the first episode of every month. So that was last week's episode. So be sure to enter a comment on this episode on YouTube or on hobbylink.tv if you would like to win 5,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit. And be sure to leave a like and hit that notification bell.
And subscribe.
And subscribe if not already. All right, so thank you very much for watching, Mandel. You have any closing words you would like to say for?
I would just like to say thank you for having me back.
You're welcome.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you for coming back on here. I'll have to get you building something else for us.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Point, so.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, with
Adios.
that we'll see you guys later.